Alright, well, I'll wait for my ball joints and stuff to come in because I need to get that on before I put these wheels down. I'm going to go ahead and work on the Dpfi to Mpfi portion. I'm going to start doing the injector wiring.
One of these yellow wires with a black stripe on the injectors. I believe it's black stripe. Yeah, all the yellow wires on the yellow with the black stripe wires on the injectors need to run to your resistor box. Which, using this one for example, you'll have 4 red wires that you'll run the injectors to. The yellow and black wire goes to your ECU. This is off of a 88 to 91 or 90 to 93 Integra, I believe. Maybe not Integra, but I know 88 to 91 on the Civics. But you can also find the newer style ones on 92 to, or actually 88 to 98 on the Accords. The plugs are a little different, but it's the exact same concept. Like, let me pull this tape off and I'll show you. You can see on the Accord one, the OBD one Accord, you see there's 4 red wires, 1 black, 4 red wires, 1 black. So either resistor box should work. Alright, I got the injector wiring done, all 4, running over to the resistor box to all the red wires. Just need to solder it, heat shrink it, and put some wire loom on it, and then run this yellow wire to the ECU, as well as each one of these wires, which is the brown, the red, the blue, and the solid yellow, will all run to the ECU. I believe it's 157 or 1357, that's what it is. Maybe backwards, but I know that's the pinouts I gotta go to. All those wires soldered in, as well as the wires on the resistor box. I just need to take the shrink wrap and heat it over and it'll be good. And it's just ECU wiring at that point. I'm going to work on modifying this resistor box because I took the back part of it off here, and if you notice the way it bolts up, it just doesn't fit right. So I'm going to see what I can come up with and make this work. I have like 6 of these, and I went to the junkyard and found a couple more. Let me get this back on, I'll show you what I'm talking about. You can see these are off the Accord. The connectors, they look different, but they're essentially the same. You see it's got, on the
Civic ones. Got one yellow wire, 4 reds. On the Accord ones, you got 1 yellow and 4 reds. So you can just do the same thing, but these are a lot more readily available in the junkyard than these right here. So, okay, you can see I took that Accord, the Accord resistor box, and I just kind of bent off these tabs around the edges here, and I made it where it would fit in here. But I'll grind this up and smooth it out, make it a little better after I get the wiring portion done. Resistor box is in place.
Purchase your tracks today.
Okay, I got the ECU wires that are going to the injectors. Got A1, A3, A5, A7. These are for the injectors. A15 is for the fuel, and A15 is for the power. And I'm going to connect it to this plug here, and I'm going to create a sub harness, so if I ever have to disconnect it from the take the motor out or something, I have an easy way of removing these wires. But these would be like A1, 3, 5, 7, and 15. Alright, I got them wired up to my sub harness. I just need to get these soldered in and then heat shrinked over and loomed, and this portion is good, at least to the ECU anyway. This is a little plug that's in your firewall around the ECU. I'm going to drill a small hole right in the center so I can run all these wires through that hole to the ECU. Alright, I got it drilled out. I think that'll be wide enough to get all these wires through. Let's see. Oh yeah, plenty. Alright, sub harness is in this little rubber stopper. I'm gonna feed it back through that little hole right there, which will lead to my ECU. Alright, I swapped over the original DX plug, which is this little square 5-pin plug. It's a 6-pin plug, but there's only 5 wires. But I swapped over the square plug into the multi-point plug, which is this round one.
The only thing left I got to do is run these blue wires to the ECU. I have a conversion kit because I don't really feel like, it's just easier. I don't feel like doing any more wiring. I'm tired of it already. But these two plugs should plug directly into it like so.
Alright, had to have two hands, but you can see the LBD one's the distributor into my conversion harness, which goes into my wiring harness. Now I just need to run these to the ECU and we'll be good as far as the wiring goes.